So the city has really been pushing this narrative that what they're addressing are concerns and complaints from the public about debris or garbage or people's possessions being on the streets. I think that that is a distracting framework. What we're really talking about here is the housing crisis. The city should be working with all levels of government to build social housing that people want to live in, that's affordable to them and secure, so that they have the option of not living in their vehicles.
I mean, if they kick me out of here, I don't even know where to go or what to do. To stay in a place where you got to get your RV and get it hooked up and everything, it costs $12.99 a month, plus taxes, and then plus hydro, plus water, plus your propane, everything else. But it comes out to about $1,800 a month. And you know what? I get $12.50 off of disability, and that's not enough for nothing. My whole day is just going to the hospital in the morning and then coming back to the RV and then going back to the hospital at night. And I've been doing it now for 6 weeks. I mean, I'm going to be, sit in the vehicle until they get a warrant to tow my vehicle away, and then I'm on the street.
Walking through here, having the RVs so close to a school, I just don't think it's the great spot, the best spot to choose. Obviously, in Vancouver, housing is expensive. It's an expensive place to live, but I just think the choice of spot to stay and live isn't the best. So I don't really know an exact solution for them, but I just don't think this is the right spot.
Is if the city's cracking down on this site and it says it's cracking down on other sites, then anybody living in a car, anybody who's criminalized because they're poor, has an interest in coming here, showing up and telling the city that they cannot continue to normalize poverty by criminalizing it. There's going to be a deadline to repay back rent on July 1st, and we're going to see people living in vehicles swell this summer. If the city doesn't want to make the housing crisis worse, it should set a new enforcement priority, take a harm reduction approach, and let people be, because for folks living in vehicles, this is their best option. That's the first thing the city can do. The second thing is to work with all levels of government to be building social housing that people want to live in. So not shelters, not SROs, not temporary hotels, not supportive housing where people have no residential tenancy acts, but quality social housing available at welfare and pension rates. If the city insists on enforcing the bylaws, then what I hope to see is other RV encampments and other unhoused communities joining with the RV city here to fight back against the government's normalization of the housing crisis. Over the past few years, any concession we've seen has been wrenched from the government through militant direct action. And if we want to end the housing crisis, that's what we need more of: grassroots organization.